Hey everyone, today's lesson is going to be about drawing conclusions and making generalizations. So to start off, we'll ask ourselves this essential question. How does a reader make generalizations or draw conclusions? Now let's sit and think about this for a moment or two. Now here are the key terms we'll be covering. Conclude, generalization, and draw. Now to bring out our analytical selves, let's look at a little activator here as a warm-up. Imagine you are walking down the street and you come across a house with overgrown grass that reaches waist height, no lights in the windows, and the paint that is peeling off the siding. What might you think about this house? So you probably said something like, no one has lived there in a very long time. You drew a conclusion from the information that was given to you. So you might imagine the house looks a bit like this. The paint peeling off the siding, no one has lived there for a while, it looks pretty old and rustic. Now drawing conclusions. When you do so, you use two things. You use what you know in your head and what you've read in the story. A conclusion is what you come to when you put these two together. So to make sure that you really come up with the best conclusion, you don't use one or the other, you use both. For example, okay, I sleep in a crib. I drink from a bottle. I cannot walk or talk. Who am I? I have these three sentences, and I'm going to analyze them and conclude who I am from this information given to me. So I already know that babies sleep in cribs, that babies drink bottles, and that babies cannot walk or talk. So I must be a baby. Okay, let's try another one. I'm white. You are recommended to drink me every day. Alright, you already might be getting hot now with the answer, guys. You can drink me when you are thirsty or ate something spicy. I can give you a mustache. What am I? Yep, that's right, I'm milk. And another one. I can grow on an ear. You can cook me in hot oil. When heated, I puff up and taste good. What am I? One more clue is that some people microwave me. Yep, that's right, I'm popcorn. Using a graphic organizer on the next slide, it might help us come to logical conclusions. Notice how the conclusion is supported, guys. We have 4 supports here for drawing a conclusion. We cannot just use one support and conclude. We should have a good number of supporting evidence. So making generalizations, Katie had an apple for breakfast. Katie had a banana too. Katie had an orange also, and Katie had a slice of toast. So we're going to make a generalization about Katie based on these 4 statements. What can we say about Katie's breakfast? Let's take a moment to think of this. We stated that she has an apple, banana, orange, and a slice of toast. So you probably thought that Katie had a lot of fruit for breakfast. You can even generalize that Katie likes fruit. So her typical breakfast might look a bit like this, full of fruit. A generalization is a broad statement about a group of people or things. So it states something they have in common. But be careful, make sure your generalization is valid, which means it is true. And to make sure it is valid or true is to make sure it is supported by facts, and that it agrees with what you already know about the topic, and that it uses logic and reasoning, and proven with several examples. Be careful. Make sure your generalization is not faulty. Faulty meaning false, meaning it is not supported by facts. Watch for the keywords none, all, always, never, everyone, nobody. Chocolate is everyone's favorite dessert. What is wrong with this generalization? How could you make it a valid generalization? So let's read the following passage. Ginger is one of my best friends. When I enter my home, she races to greet me with kisses and excited leaps. She acts like it's been 8 days since she's seen me, instead of the actual 8 hours. Her coat is honey brown. Her eyes are large and loving. Now there are some words here that might make me believe that Ginger might not be human at all. There we go. She's a 6-month-old Cocker Spaniel puppy, a breed originally intended to hunt birds in England. Her faithful companionship comforts me when I'm sad or sick. Her playfulness makes me laugh when she races after a toy I've tossed. All Cocker Spaniels make perfect pets. Now, what generalization was made in the passage about Ginger? All Cocker Spaniels make perfect pets. Now, is this a valid generalization? Let's think about this, guys. Does the author use facts to support the idea, share past experiences to support the idea, and provide several examples? Does she use logical thinking? So here we can see the highlighted words are actually evidence. For example, races to greet me, acts like it's been 8 days since she's seen me, a breed originally intended to hunt birds in England, faithful companionship, playfulness. All these words help me believe that she is a dog and that she is a very loyal dog. Generalizations make broad statements about a group. Some are valid, others are faulty. Valid generalizations are supported by facts, examples, and logical thinking. Watch out for words like all or never. All right, everybody, I hope you were able to use your analytical skills to help you make conclusions and generalizations from the activities in this video. See you next time.